Now, before we get started, I want to be clear on one thing. This is not designed to be something that's going to train you on how to use the system and that type of thing. This is going to give you an exciting overview of what the system does and how it works for you and some things that are automated and that kind of thing to empower you to move forward. And then once you get in the system and you get into your back office, your control panel, that's going to take care of the nitty-gritty details and get you really started. It's super simple, super easy, but are you ready to get started and learn about this system? Let's do it. So on the front end, it's very simple and succinct. What we teach people is we teach them how to apply the wrap. They can learn how to apply the wrap to any particular area of the body that they want. They also are encouraged to start wrapping, and then what to expect from the wrap and how to get the best results out of it, how to join as a loyal customer and the benefits of that, as well as how to join as a distributor and the best ways to get started, and of course how to buy retail. Also, the system does teach the ItWorks steps to success, including getting the kit and boosting and benefiting from that, and that's really been proven to be the most successful way to get up the pay plan, to get higher rank, and to help your people become most successful. So that is included on the opportunity page. You're going to just love the opportunity page. Now, the online party system is essentially designed to make sure that you have a consistent and compliant message for your potential customers, prospects, and distributors. One of the hardest things when people first get started is they're not really sure what they can say, what they should say, and this system takes care of that right away. It also provides a social media contact marketing system, even in the viral aspect of the basic system. It has those share options and that kind of thing for all of the social media aspects, so it really plugs you into the social media marketing. In addition to that, it provides videos and compliant information to help your prospects better understand the products and the ways that they can get started. Now, the system has a lot of features, so I'm going to try to speed things up here a little bit because we've got to cover a lot of information in a real short period of time. So the first thing I want to tell you about is that you do have web stats reporting, and what that's going to do is it's going to help you monitor your traffic. You're going to be able to see what pages are driving the traffic, where people are entering the site, where people are leaving the site, etc. So that's going to really enable you to just stay in touch with your system and know what's working, what's not working, that kind of thing. In addition to that, you've got your Facebook marketing training, your training on how to plug into the social media systems, and some systems actually will charge you more money to get this training, but I just think it's so critical that you're able to plug right in and get started that we just include it right there. Even with the basic system, you're going to get this advanced training. In addition to that, it's critical that you tell the search engines your site actually exists. I have so many people come to me and say, hey, why doesn't the search engine know my site's there? Well, you know what? You have to actually submit it to the search engine so they know it's there, and we actually provide you a tool to do that where you don't have to go out and pay one of those search engine submit services any money to get that done for you. In addition, we also have leadership training. Now, the leadership training that we have is provided by Bob Goshwin. He actually did some personal leadership training for the leaders if it works. This is personalized for ItWorks. He is a great author of Layered Leadership, and he did some personal training. He did some training calls with us personally, and we recorded those calls, and now they're available to you right here. No cost to you, no additional fees for you at all. Just take advantage of that as you're playing around doing your marketing online, that kind of thing. Plug into those calls and listen to them. They'll really empower you. Now, in addition to that, we also have the site set up to do SEO. Have you ever heard of SEO? SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. Now, have you ever wondered, how do they get up there in those search engines and have it where they're on that first page and that kind of thing? People spend thousands of dollars to get that done, and they spend hours and hours of work to try to figure out how to do it and that kind of thing. You don't have to, though. We have the site automatically search engine optimized. Just simply follow the simple directions, as a step-by-step directions on how to figure out what you want to have your site title as and what you want your description as and that kind of stuff. And don't let this complicate you or bog you down, because it's just really simple and easy. And if you need help, we got all the help and support for you that you need. But this way you can go ahead and you can get some of that free search engine traffic with your site as well. In addition, we have an advertising control panel, and the advertising control panel is going to empower you by plugging you into additional online and offline resources that you can drive even more traffic to your system. And of course, the more traffic you have, the more business you should have. It just one equals the other. So I'm super excited about what we've got to offer you here. In addition to that, we do have some set up with GoDaddy where you're able to get discounts on domain names. Now, the domain name is not critical, it is not required, and you have the complete option to never get a domain name if you don't want one. But the domain name can really help you. For instance, I have a domain name that says salonprofitbuilder.com is one of mine. And so when they go to salonprofitbuilder.com, it directs them right into my BodyWrapParties site. But I can put that on my little card that I give to salon owners, for example, and then it's easy for them to remember. It's easy for them to spell, that kind of thing. I have another one that is bodysshapingwrap.com. And so when people see that, they can remember it. They know what it means. It's exciting to them, and they can go to right home and they can plug it right in. And when they plug that in, guess where they go? They go right in here to the system. You can have that same thing and create your own domain names and get a great discount. And we show you how to set everything up right there with some very simple instructions. In addition to that, we've added social media sharing on the website. So we're going to teach you how to set up your social media profile. It's a step-by-step system, and we include all of this in just the basic system. It's pretty incredible. So I'm excited for you. And the basic system is meant to be affordable for absolutely everyone. It's not really what I recommend everybody stick with, but if you have to have a starting place, you can already see that the aspects that are and the tools that are provided with you in just the basic system will certainly give you a foundation to where you can build your business to where you can afford the complete viral marketing system. So I'm excited for you, and I know that you're going to love what I'm about to show you, which is the viral marketing system. So sit back, hold on to your hat. We're about to have a lot of fun. Now this is super exciting. I just love this aspect of the system. Basically, your site is web app enabled. Now what does that mean for you? What that means is that when your prospects go to your website on their smartphones, which a lot of people are using smartphones now, they go to your site on the smartphone and it will know they're looking at your site from a smartphone. It'll actually provide them the web app automatically. In addition to that, if they're on like an iPhone, it'll prompt them to actually add your web app to their phone. So right there with all the other apps they have on their iPhone, there will be a little icon that's your web app that will drive them back to your site. Isn't that exciting? Now we're looking at a little image of the back office or the control panel of the system, and you'll notice that there's a few things I want to point out to you here. First of all is that there's a dashboard, and you have a bunch of tabs there that will allow you access to any particular part of the system you wish to access. It also provides you a live status, so it tells you how your system is, your website being live, your automated marketing system being live, and how your account status is, whether it's verified or not. So who's excited about hearing about the viral system? If you already have the basic system, you're going to want to upgrade to this membership. But ideally, just start out with the viral system. That's the way it's really designed. But I'm going to tell you that this is just so exciting. You're going to be just pumped. But here's the important thing to know is that everything we've already covered is in the basic system, and it's also, of course, included in the viral system. So we're going to start telling you what is in addition to everything we've already shown you that makes this viral system just incredible. I'm excited. Hold on to your hats. You can take notes if you want to, but you don't need to, as once you plug into your back office, you're going to find that it's very simple to get this up and running, and it also, the instructions are extremely easy to follow, and you're just going to love what this does to your business. Let's get started. This system is easy and fun to use. It's got a lot of great features and functions, and a lot of the system is actually automated. A couple of things we want to highlight is that there's no complicated videos to study over and over again. So the system really is easy to get up and running within a few minutes. It's got full support, and it's a lot of fun. And more than that, we've even got a user group on Facebook you can plug in and communicate with other users of the system. This is an exciting system, and it has no stop signs for all the hard work you put in to drive people to your site. There's not a stop sign for them, meaning they don't have to fill in a form to be able to get more information. They can go ahead and browse the site if they want before they go ahead and RSVP. So you won't lose all that hard-earned traffic that you work so hard to earn. And again, it'll have that viral aspect for you to help keep more and more traffic coming in. And so it doesn't require, again, for those people to opt in before they can continue to learn more about what you're offering them. Okay, I want to get serious for a minute because there's something important that you should know. One of the reasons for this system being created was to overcome the things that people lack or that they aren't good at that causes them not to grow as fast as they could and not to be as successful as they could. And the two things that stand out are approach and follow-up. And so this system allows for easy approach. You've got an invite system or teleprospect system, whatever you want to call it, where you're able to enter in people's names and email addresses and have the system start to invite them to come to your online wrap party. And then in addition to that, the whole system's going to be following up with everybody, and it's not like once and then that's it. It's where every now and then an email will come that's personalized from you to this person, and it's going to help develop that relationship, and it's going to continue to just remind them that you're there, because timing is everything. What's good for what may not interest them at all right now, a couple of months from now could be exactly what they're looking for. And so it's also proven that it's 7 times plus normally for someone to see a product before they actually pick it up and buy it. So sometimes it's a lot more. But the fact of the matter is that with this system, it's going to keep following up for you. And the longer you have the system, the more people it's going to be following up with. So it's just going to be working harder and harder for you, and doing more and more work and saving you tons of time the longer you have the system. So this is just important that you realize that this is really going to empower you. And I want to remind you that this isn't to replace what you're doing offline. You want to use this to make everything that you're doing more effective. And then you have the aspect of the viralness to help magnify all the results that you've gotten. So I'm excited for you. Let's continue on. Okay, so what is viral marketing anyway? We keep hearing me talk about that, but do you really know what viral marketing is, what the history of it is, and what really does it do for you? Well, let me kind of give you some grounding on that because I think it's important because it is an important part of this system and it's going to really make a difference for you and your organization. And so the history of viral marketing really comes from the idea we could make our customers or we could help our customers start to advertise for us and tell their friends. And so you've seen a bunch of different programs out there like Friends and Family and this kind of stuff. But that's really not what we're talking about. What we're talking about really is things like where they would give away a free ebook or a PDF document, and they would say, okay, you can give that to your friends, and you can give that to coworkers or whatever. And so most viral marketing required an action from the customer, basically telling other people. Now, our viral marketing is a step above and beyond that, and you've already seen it working for games and that kind of thing on Facebook. But we don't really require an action from the customer other than what they're already going to do. When they click on RSVP to be able to RSVP to go to that body wrap party of yours, they're already going to start marketing for you, and it's going to post as their status on Facebook. And so their friends are going to be able to see it, and then they're going to be able to click on it, and their friends are going to be able to see it, and they're going to be able to click on it, and so forth. So what can this mean for you and your business? Okay, so let's bring that into reality within the Facebook environment. Essentially, we are going to be able to empower our prospects to go ahead and prospect for us. How awesome is that? And we don't want to blow your mind with this. We don't want to blow it way out of proportion, but I want to give you an idea of the potential of this. And so, we're just going to use the number 5. Let's say that your one customer that you generated from your marketing efforts goes in the RSVP on your online site there, and it posts as their status on Facebook. And let's say that 5 of their friends see their posting, and they click on the link to go to your site, and they RSVP, and then we'll go with that number. As their friend, those people each have 5 friends that do the same, and those people have 5 people that do the same, and those people have 5 people do the same. And it may be one person or it could be 2 people, but we're just going to use 5, because it could be 15 people. But just to show you how the multiplier effect actually works. Because the reality is, if we're able to get one more person from every person that we generate from our marketing activities, that's awesome. We just doubled our activity. So if we're able to get 3 people, or 4 people, or even 5 people, yay. Okay, so that's the idea: is to multiply your efforts. And so this could be a little insane, and it doesn't stop because the posts are out there. People keep clicking them. You keep getting more RSVPs. You keep having more people out there telling their friends about you before they even bought the product. It's just amazing. You're just going to love this aspect of the system. So when all of those people RSVP on your site and are telling all their friends about you, your system is actually going to be sending them emails and telling them about the product and about how they can get involved with the ItWorks opportunity and become a loyalty customer, etc. And then it's going to be getting them ready for your party and that type of thing. And then ultimately it's going to send them an email that says, hey, come to the party, and they're going to click that, and the system will know that they've gone to the party, and it'll send them an email that says, welcome to the party. And so the great thing is this system is really intelligent in the respect it's going to talk to your prospects in respect to what they've done. If they haven't gone to the party, it's going to send them emails that say, hey, I noticed you haven't gone to the party yet. And I know that life happens and we're not always able to do what we want to do, but here's a link to get in because I know you really wanted to go, and this type of thing. So it's going to keep following up with them until they opt out. Either they're going to move forward or they're going to opt out. And maybe this month isn't the right time for them, maybe it's 2 months from now, or maybe it's 6 or 8 or 10 or 12 months from now that they go, hey, you know what, I really am interested in that product now. And so you're going to be dribbling on them, not all the time, but periodically. And so you're going to keep giving them that opportunity and letting them know the door is wide open. A good example of this is there's a distributor down in Texas, and she said, you know, I had a friend of mine on Facebook. You know, she Facebooked me some information on this body wrap thing, and I told her I don't want to hear about it. Period. Okay, but then she ended up getting pregnant and had a little poochiness going on, and she remembered about that body wrap thing. And she said, hey, if that would work, that would be great. And so she contacted her friend. She got a wrap from her. She did the wrap, and she saw great results. And she said, I could make a lot of money with this. And so she rocked and rolled with the product, and she actually became one of the fastest people to become an ambassador diamond in our company. Incredible, just incredible. So don't give up on people, and the system here doesn't give up on people. It doesn't take it personal when they don't click. It doesn't take it personal when they don't open the email. It doesn't take anything personal. It just keeps on touching base with them for you in a personalized way, developing that relationship. That's what you really want. So now we've seen how the process works. Let's take a look at the posts that are generated on Facebook for their status. So in the RSVP, you're going to see this posting, and again, this is generic. We're just saying that the name of the person, your name is Mike Smith. So where you see Mike Smith, your name would be there. So it's all personalized. Everything's personalized with the system. And then, of course, once they attend the party, then another post shows up, and you can see that post now. You see how, again, it's personalized, and both of these links will drive them right back into your site, so all their friends will be able to interact and RSVP and start to get connected and get follow-up emails from you. It's really, really easy, and all of this is automated. Why a online global wrap party? Well, that's a great question. Well, basically, these are by having the online wrap party, you're able to have people attend from multiple time zones, any place in the world. So as we expand across the world, doesn't matter what time zone people are in, doesn't matter what kind of busy lifestyle they have, or whether they work in the evening or in the morning, or what their schedules are. They don't even have to leave to attend. It applies actually. So as we continue to expand globally, you're already on the ground countries that we open in. So this is just a platform that's going to continue to grow and work harder for you longer and longer. You know, your first months, you have, you know, several hundred people to follow up with, or maybe 1,000 or so. But then, you know, a year or 2 years from now, this could be thousands. You know, following up with thousands of people and continuing to collect multitudes of trees as you do. So this is an extremely powerful system, and the more you own, the more it works for you. There's no need for you to author anything or to try to develop stuff because this is all kept compliant. All the authoring is done for you. Every message and video already for you and your team. So you can spend your hard-earned time, and your time is money, doing things to people into your system rather than trying to develop the system. Don't worry, this system isn't like some systems out there where you have to pay for additional services and credits to be able to use the functions and features within the system. There's no credits to pay for, no additional fees. The system does not have any of these features that would cause you to need to pay more money to be able to use what we're telling you that you're getting. So feel secure in the fact that your budget is your budget. You have control. You don't ever need to pay additional fees to use your included services in this system. Also, it's important for you to know that we have the training that you need. You don't need to pay for additional training. We're not giving you a 7-day trial on the training or anything like that. We know it's important for you to know how to market within the social media, and so that training is provided for you within the system. And we hold your hand, and it's simple instruction. We've made it very easy, and plus a lot of the systems are automated for you. So no need to worry about having to fork out more money to learn how to use our system or how to market within the social media. Using this system is simply as easy as 1, 2, 3. So you don't need to be an expert. If you can cut and paste, you're going to be able to use this system. We're going to walk you through the process of getting everything rocking and rolling for you. The control panel is just amazing and empowering. You can literally get things up and running within minutes. You're going to really like the simpleness of the instruction, and the automation provides a seamless marketing platform for you. It's all very well organized. You're going to love the system, and I can't wait till you get in the back office. Now, throughout your site, you are going to see where there are 3 ways to order. Of course, a person can become a retail customer and order from you retail. They can also become a loyal customer, and they can become a distributor. So throughout the site, there are links that go directly into your corporate website, your myitworks.com website, to take orders, to sign up your distributors, sign up your loyal customers, and that type of thing. So you'll see that throughout the site, but here's the important thing to remember. You absolutely must have My ItWorks corporate site in order for those orders to be facilitated. No orders are taken on the online BodyWrap Party system. All orders have to be conducted on the corporate site. Make sure that you have your My ItWorks DOM site. After all I've covered, it's amazing, but some people still ask me, does it work? And here's the answer to that question. It's very simple. All of the various pieces of software individually have all already been proven to work in the marketing arena as standalone items and standalone software. So now what we've done is we've tied in together a multitude of these various things that are already proven and made them work together. So all we've done is simply taken them to a whole nother level and made it so that they are all the more effective. So yes, the system does work. Just to give you a few numbers, the system has only been live for a few months now, but just to give you the idea of what we did just in June, just to pull out some months for you. In the United States browsers, just the United States, we had almost 1 million hits. Great Britain, we had 75,000 hits. Canada, we had almost 80,000 hits. Australia, we had almost 50,000 hits, and so on. So you can see that we do have global penetration. Even in the short time that the system's been live and the few users that are using it now, we are having tremendous penetration. Another question I'm asked often is, does the search engine optimization really work? Could it really be that easy? And here again is just looking at June traffic. We had 536 different phrases on the search engines driving traffic into the system. That's 536 different phrases driving traffic in from the search engines. Now, you don't want to look at search engine traffic as your be-all, end-all. This is just extra free traffic. Look at it as bonus traffic driving into your site. You still want to keep doing all the things that you are doing, but this is just going to give you that additional push. Now, I'm excited about the system, and I know you are too, but I want to point out that this is designed to help you be more effective at everything. So don't stop your current offline activities or online activities. This is designed just to make everything that you do better. So use this system to support what your activities currently are, and maybe even learn a few new things and plug in a few things and add to what you're currently doing. But whatever you do, don't just stop and rely totally on the system. Use this system to help grow your business faster, help you plug into the social media marketing, and use that viral marketing to multiply all of your efforts. Now, I wanted to mention, when you're filling out the copy to order the order form to order your copy and to have your system custom built for you, it's important that you fill out the information correctly. Make sure that you fill in the information on every field, and most importantly, where it says the ItWorks corporate website URL, make sure that you're doing http:// username.myitworks.com. Nothing after it, no / or nothing after it, and don't use the HTTP. It's just don't use the HTTPS. Use http:// your username.myitworks.com. Now, if you own a domain name, do not put your domain name in there. You're going to forward your domain name to your BodyWrapParty site URL, and then your BodyWrapParty site is going to be sending people into your corporate site. So make sure that you're going to make that change on your current domain name, and then make sure again that you put only your ItWorks corporate myitworks.com website in the form. And then after you finish filling out the form, you're going to click on Build My Marketing System at the bottom. Now, if you don't have a PayPal email address, then just put in your current email address, and you'll be setting up a PayPal account for free in the ordering process. I'm excited for you. Okay, I know you're excited. Now, once you finish filling out the forms, you set up your PayPal subscription and everything, then I want you to know what you're going to want to do is check your email box. Because if you don't see the email in your actual email box, check your spam folder. Because your new username for this system will be in there. You already set up your own password, but your username will be in there, as well as some other links. And you're going to be able to go ahead and log in right away and get started setting up your social profile, setting up your search engine optimization, and browsing through the whole system and just seeing firsthand your own system. So I'm excited for you. I remember when I first started with this, I was just all pumped. Make sure that you fill out the forms as accurately as possible, and then plug into the Facebook user group, and by all means, have fun. Are you still here? Get your personal copy now.